Welcome back to Dude, Could You Imagine? The show that asks what if and explores the hypothetical and absurd. I'm your host, Fritz Frivolous. Now let's meet our contestants and explain the rules for our audience. The rules are simple. Our two contestants, Will and Tom, will place these neural transmitters on their heads, and then they will be placed into a deep coma-like state. From this point, I will ask them a question or give them a scenario to which they must answer, all while the neural transmitters give us a glimpse into what they are imagining. So, Will and Tom, are you ready? As ready as I'll ever be.
Indeed.
Well, you heard him, folks. Let's get ready to play Dude, Could You Imagine? And the question is, if you were teleported to random coordinates anywhere on Earth, could you survive getting home? All right, Will. Now it's my turn. We've already heard the question.
Well, I mean, remind our listeners, it's been a week.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, everyone.
So, welcome back, everybody. We, last week, had dropped Will at random coordinates, and he later found out that they were in, like, the unincorporated rainforest of Brazil.
Yes,
right?
yes.
He ended up getting to this 5-star, so apparently a very great place to go to. A 5-star, like, what would you call it? Like a hotel and grill, like a...
yeah, it was like a hotel and grill.
Yeah, Chikara,
Chikara number 5.
Yeah, Chikara, well, I think it was like Chikara 5-star. I think that's where we got confused. I think it might have just been called Chikara and then the 5 stars. Like,
right,
you know what I mean?
yes, that's exactly what it's called.
Then he went up to Fiejo, which was like more of a major city because that Chikara place was kind of off the beaten path. It was like...
It really was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like in the middle of like civilization like you yeah.
Yeah, it really wasn't. And then because of his dealings with the Kickstarter that he's putting out for the book, what was it? Star Seeker's Guide to Drakenstar.
Yeah.
He had hired some artists in Brazil.
My Kickstarter saved my life.
Yeah, exactly. His Kickstarter saved his life. So basically what happened was Will was able to get home safely by making it to a 5-star hotel and grill off the beaten path, call a basically an employee of his, like, kind of, right? You know, like that he had paid to do artwork for him, who lives in Brazil, who was nice enough to then come get him.
Yes.
And then he met him in the more populated area of Fiejo, and he made it home safe.
I did. It was a lot of fortuitous things kind of came together.
Yeah.
Honestly, because if my phone hadn't worked, if I had gone the wrong direction, I would have just been living in the rainforest.
Yeah, exactly.
And disastrous.
Yeah, and that was the thing is like when Will was teleported, we rolled the die, and I guess it said that he got teleported while sleeping in bed. And the rules are everything or not everything. Some things that are around you or on you get teleported with you. Nothing living, but he happens to sleep in, I think it was like a t-shirt and basketball shorts. Yes. And his phones and glasses are usually on the bed next to him because he's using his phone before he falls asleep.
Yes.
So luckily for him, he got transported with his mattress, his pillows, and his phone and glasses.
Yeah.
But today...
Let's see how lucky you are, Tom, because I pulled up some coordinates, and they are wild.
Anxiety.
So, for everyone listening, Tom has been pulled to the coordinates latitude 58.97543, longitude negative 72.54078.
Ooh, where's this?
So let us...
Well, before we begin, real quick, I'm a level 1 human.
You're level...
Let's
go
do
over your
stats.
stats.
Let's go my stats.
Go for it.
I'm a level 1 human. Let's see. My strength is 13. My dexterity is 8.
Okay, like me. Very much like me.
My constitution is 12.
Okay, nice.
My intelligence
better
is
than mine.
13.
Not bad.
My wisdom is 11.
Okay.
And my charisma is 14.
Ooh, that's your high stat. You got the high charisma.
So,
all right.
You know, I think when we made our stats, we were fair.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so, definitely. All right. Well, let's start this off by you rolling. At what point of your life, where are you when you are suddenly teleported to this random coordinate?
Okay, I'm not rolling a D20 on that one, right? I am rolling...
I believe it's a D10 if I remember correctly. Do you have the list up?
This one right here? No.
No, it's a D12.
This one?
You'll learn the dice soon.
Yeah,
right?
I know, right? I do have the list up.
It's the most diamond-looking one, I guess. That's a D8 actually.
This one?
That's kind of a D10.
This one.
That's the one.
That's the one.
You got it.
Didn't this happen last time?
It did.
Okay. Let's see.
All right, go ahead. Give it a roll.
Come on. Give me a good one here.
What'd you roll?
Oh, a 10.
Ooh.
So that's the last. Oh, no. What? Are you kidding me? There is no way. There is no way.
Say it.
I am teleported to wherever these coordinates are. While handcuffed under arrest.
Oh my god!
What? You know what sucks?
You're fucking dead.
Those last two, the last two that we added to this list, right?
Were bad, right?
9 and 10. No, 9 was very good, and 10 was very bad. Of course, I get the very bad one.
Okay, so you're handcuffed. We're saying in the back of a car. Back of a police car,
I guess we could say I'm already in the police. I mean, I don't know.
It was while being arrested, right?
Oh, okay. So while being arrested. Yeah, I did say. Well, it just says under arrest. Who knows if I'm at the station? Am I in the car?
Well you're in the car.
I'm in the car. Okay, I'm in the car.
What do you think you're wearing?
Like if I'm out and I got arrested.
If you got arrested in real life, what has to be the reason?
Oh, man. If I were to be arrested?
Yeah.
I mean...
Welcome to Duke, Can You Imagine? Tom.
Yeah. I would imagine myself... I probably had gotten arrested because... I don't know. Maybe... I don't know, to be honest. Maybe I got into a fight.
Okay.
I think like I probably would have been out and the most like thing, and this is very uncommon for me, but like this would be the only thing I could think of is maybe I went out with my friends, we drank a little bit, and some dude started shit with me, and I got into a fight.
Okay, so you're slightly inebriated.
Yeah. So,
and what are you wearing if you went out with your friends?
I would have been wearing like probably some nerdy logo T-shirt and a pair of jeans.
Okay.
Tennis shoes.
Oh, both those are going to serve you well right now.
But here's one thing I do want to know.
Yeah.
Okay, when you are placed under arrest, do they already take your keys and cell phones and everything in your wallet from you?
I've never been arrested, Tom, but I'm guessing no until you're at the station.
I think so too. So that means I would have my keys, wallet, and cell phone on me.
Okay, so you have your keys, your wallet, your cell phone, jeans, a T-shirt. What kind of shoe? Like tennis shoes, like sneakers?
Yeah, like tennis shoes. Yeah.
No hat.
No hat.
Okay. No jacket. No.
Not in this weather. We're talking about now, right?
We are talking about now.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
No.
So you're in the back of the car, slightly inebriated.
God, I can't.
Probably really upset.
Yes.
And suddenly you're teleported, and you're no longer in the back of this police car. You are in an environment that is frigidly cold.
Oh, okay.
And it was nighttime when you were arrested?
Most likely, yeah.
Well, it's nighttime in this place too.
Okay.
Based off where it is. You land on cold, icy, crunchy ground. And
the car doesn't get the police car.
Police car. Yeah. Okay.
Does it?
You're right. No, the car does come with you.
Yes.
Okay, so suddenly, oh my God, how fast was the car going?
Oh, I don't know. What if they didn't take off yet?
Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, this is 32 action movie.
Yeah, I know.
The car was traveling down like a suburban street, right?
Yeah.
It's probably going 20 miles per hour. Suddenly, the cops aren't there anymore.
God.
And suddenly, outside the vehicle, you are in this tundra wasteland.
Oh, okay.
And the car is moving 20 miles per hour.
Oh, it's still rolling?
It's still rolling, but it's starting to slow down. But it is rolling towards water.
And I'm handcuffed in the
You're
back?
handcuffed in the back. Yeah, what do you do?
Okay, I mean, knowing how most cop cars are built, the first thing I would definitely try to do is break the window. Like, if I'm handcuffed I guess they would have buckled me in.
Yes.
And I'm assuming it's normal. They're normal seatbelts. I'm assuming.
I've never been in the back of a
I know,
car.
right? So like,
I'm gonna say yes. You're handcuffed though.
okay, if I'm handcuffed, I still think I can unlock myself from a seatbelt, and I would try to like spin around in such a way that I could use both my feet to kick out the window that's next. to me.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure those windows are bulletproof.
I know.
So give me a strength check. Give me a strength check.
so-
You're gonna have to roll extraordinarily high.
Okay, let's see here. An 8.
No, you do not.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what I want you to do. Roll me give me a d20. I'm gonna roll and see what happens here. So this is like a luck roll, basically.
Okay.
I'm gonna decide at a DC because what's happening is the car it's hitting rough terrain, so it is starting to slow down, but it's slowly creeping towards that glacial shore.
Oh my god!
And
I had one other idea, but
What do you
I
got?
guess the only other thing I could think about trying to kick was the middle divider between the front seats and the back seats.
Okay, you can try that after this. Hold on. Okay. You can tell that you're slowing down enough that the car's not going to make it to the water. As a matter of fact,
God.
the car. What happens is you end up hitting a ditch, and the car can't roll out of it, and then it settles down, and now the car's stuck in this ditch.
Okay.
What do you do?
Okay. So now I have to try to get out. So now I'm going to try to kick the middle divider.
Okay, give me a strength check. Pretty sure that is designed to not be. Okay, you rolled amazingly well.
Yes. I mean, but other than that, I don't know how to get out.
Yeah. We'll say that like the crash into the ditch somehow. What's the word I'm looking for? It
damaged it enough or something.
Yeah, it compromised the integrity.
Okay, I like that. Okay,
and so that with your adrenaline fueled kick, you do kick the grating down.
Okay, well now I know why you're a good DM.
Why?
Because like that's a good way of like making sense
hand waving it. Yeah, sure. So you kick the divider in. Okay, so keys are in the ignition. The car is running still.
Oh, but it's like in a ditch, like stuck in a ditch. Like I couldn't get it out.
Well, you don't know yet.
Okay,
maybe.
Okay. That is actually the first thing I would try to do is see if I can still use this vehicle because you said all I can see around me. It's like a frozen.
Well, you haven't really looked around yet.
Oh, okay.
So I take it. Do you look around?
First thing I would do is look around.
Okay, so what you see right in front of you is a long river. And on the other side, it looks like like an icy tundra, and all around you, it's like almost like a marshy gray, like
what the hell?
Like it's like heath. It's like
heath?
a mire.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think how to explain this. I know it's like not quite boggy, but it's like here I'll show you.
Almost like swamplands, like marshes. No.
It's like don't look at the details, but it looks like this.
Okay.
But cold. This
Okay.
one here. It's a mire, if you will. So river, icy shore on the other side, and a frigid mire on your side.
And no like structures, no buildings.
No structures at all in sight. As a matter of fact, the only reason that you're able to see as much as you can is because there's a full moon. You're welcome, and and because of the amount of ice that is in the area, it's lighting up the scenery.
Okay, so the first thing I would do is check my cell phone to see if I can be able to locate myself, like to know if it'll,
You definitely do not get service out here.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
really?
man. I let you know.
So I'm
no
on the
service out here.
moon. No, just playing.
No.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, this is one of those locations where it's like no one has service.
No one has service. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the next thing I would try to do is pick up the car radio on the police and just try, like grasping at, will no one hear that?
Give me a so the D10. You and the other one that also looks like a D10 but has double digit numbers. I want you to roll both at the same time.
Both at the same time?
This is called a D100.
Oh, okay.
What are the two numbers?
2 and 60.
So that's 62. Nope, no one comes through.
Dang it. Okay, is the onboard computer system working? Because I know they can use that to like connect with whether it be DMV or whoever to do certain checks.
Yeah, so there's no internet connection.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Sorry, I gotta convert Celsius to Fahrenheit.
Oh, is it that cold?
Yes.
I know you did say tundra.
Let me see here. Sorry, give me a second. So it is. How do I? Sorry, past 24 hours will help me here. Okay, let me calculate this again. It's not that cold. It's 45 degrees though, so it's fucking cold.
So it's cold. It's still cold, but it's not. I know what you're talking about. Okay, so now if I after trying the radio and my cell phone and all that, I couldn't get anything. Now the first thing I would do is see if I can get the car moving, if I can use the car. So I'm gonna try to, whether it be reversing or going forward out of this ditch to get me out.
I think reversing is gonna be your best bet. We'll go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Or I'm trying to think of a different, I'm trying to think of a skill that could be like translated to operating a vehicle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand check for now, because this is you trying to angle and trying. You're using your dexterity and your aim here.
So my sleight of hand is -1.
Okay, you got a -1 on this. That's a no. You're stuck for now.
Okay.
If you're gonna have to get this thing out, you're gonna have to get out and figure it out a way to do it.
Okay, so I pop the trunk. Is there any gear in there, like any kind of
there's guns.
extra jackets? Okay, I have guns. Okay,
hold on. Now I gotta look up what do cops keep in the back of their cars.
Well, I know that they should have some kind of a rifle or shotgun in the front. I think.
What is stored in the back of a cop? In the trunk. In the trunk of a cop car. What do they? Cargo storage containers can be found in the trunk and hold many items an officer might need, like police tape, fingerprint scanners, blankets. Thank God for that. For you. Hazmat equipment, and any useful item. There's not much room in the trunk of a police car because of the cargo box and additional equipment. Hold on. I'm pulling up another thing that has more information.
I feel like I'm about to go on a journey that's going to be equivalent for.
So there's some flares in a fuel can, some stuffed animals for kids when their parents get arrested. Extra flashlights. Man, getting arrested was the best thing that ever happened to you for this scenario. So you got a trauma kit. You have fucking flashlight batteries. You have ammunition for loaded into mags for 9mm and 40mm Glocks, and 12-gram slugs and 8 pellet of buckshot. So you got munitions as well.
Okay.
So you are good. Good
so
for you,
man.
man.
The heat.
You need to be attached to this. You need to get this car out of the fucking ditch. That's what you need
for real.
All right. So yeah, you find all this shit in the trunk.
Okay.
What do you do?
Okay. So I am going to try. I'm assuming there's going to be things like what do they call that? Like the jack and stuff, right? Just normal car things
normal
in
car
there.
stuff. Yeah.
But you already said, can I try again to use one of those to put under the tire to get the car
Yeah,
out?
you can try different methods.
Okay,
So what are you trying to do?
So I'm trying to get it to where I'm assuming some of the wheels are all of the wheels on the ground, or
all wheels are on the ground, but the two in the ditch, they're kind of sliding on the icy, muddy ground.
So what I would do at first, and I will just try to maybe if possible to jack the front part to level the car out so it has more traction on the back, you know what I mean, of the wheels, and then reverse it out of there. Would that work?
I'm guessing this is a front wheel drive vehicle because most cars these days are. But I don't know enough about police cars.
Well, then what I would do is I would probably put some of the other shit. Like I would put a lot of the other like non-equipment that I don't need. Like I'll put some of like the caution tape stuff and like just the like, you know, things like that. The fingerprinting kits and stuff, I would put it underneath the wheel. So that way it has something to go over instead of this muddy sludge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like how benevolent of a DM do I want to be? But you bend down to start throwing this equipment underneath the tires.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then the idea strikes you that maybe you should use like branches and shit that are around you.
I thought a Tundra like doesn't have like a...
No, I mean, there's bushes and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yes, I would love to do that.
Okay.
I would definitely do that instead.
Go ahead and give me a nature check to see how well you find branches and get them under there and all that.
Okay, let's see. Nature check is... Oh, I got a +1 in nature. So
Nice.
Let's see.
Okay.
17, 18.
Okay, cool. So. You find some good branches. All right.
Awesome.
You turn on the ignition and give me another one of those sleight of hand checks, but with advantage now.
Okay.
So what was that?
5.
Okay.
11.
Okay,
So
you know what?
10 is...
I'll give it to you. You pull the car out of the ditch.
Okay, thank
You're
God.
still in this terrible like
Yeah.
terrain, but the car has now gotten out of the ditch.
Okay.
So now what do you do?
So, I guess I'm going to head towards where more of the land is, you know, obviously opposite from going into this river.
Okay, give me a D12. It's the biggest die that isn't the D20.
This one?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll it. You go ahead and roll it and tell me what the total is.
6.
Okay, you have half a tank of gas.
Oh, okay. I was just about to ask that. Okay.
Okay, so
no, wait. Actually, I do change my mind a little bit. I'm going to stay on land, but I am going to follow down the river.
Okay.
Like I'm able to determine which way the river's flowing, right?
You don't have a compass, do you? Do you have a compass of some sort? It's
on the phone. Oh, but I don't know.
Will it work? I mean,
don't know.
because it's not actually magnetic, is it?
It does have you do when you set it up. It does have you do it, and I think it has the magnetic north or so.
Will a phone compass still works? Okay, cool.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Compass works. So you can tell that the river is running. It is running northwest to southeast, where you're at right now.
Northwest to southeast. So I'm gonna follow it. I'm gonna follow it down southeast. I guess is that's going towards with more land, right?
I mean, you're on land.
Okay.
So yeah.
But there's no there's no structures. There's no lights, right? Nothing.
It's pure darkness. Yeah. So you're not gonna be able to go fast, and the terrain's rough.
That's rough. Yeah. So I'll be going
you can't cut too close to the river because you might get stuck in the mud.
Okay, yeah, and I wouldn't go that close. I'm just thinking like I gotta follow something. Something might be coming up. You know what I mean? Like, there's no signs of roads. Nothing. No signs.
No, nothing.
Wow. Okay, I guess I'm just driving then.
Okay.
Like obviously I put the heater on a little
driving?
bit. I'll probably go around 25, 35 miles.
The heater's gonna serve you well.
Yeah.
You said 25 miles per hour?
I'm guessing.
That's
I don't know.
fast, dude. You're gonna be like,
oh, is that?
Yeah.
Then I guess. What, 10 miles an hour?
Yeah, I guess so.
10 miles an hour.
10 miles an hour with some weaving and bobbing. You drive for about, we'll say 15 minutes, and the river starts to curve directly eastward. Do you continue to follow it?
I continue to follow it.
You follow it for another 8 minutes, and you actually hit like a weird, like a miniature, not like a lake, but it's like it's pooling out in an area, and you're gonna have to go around this this arm of water.
Okay, I'll go around it.
Okay.
I mean, have I seen any animals along the way?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
I
there's
have?
animals.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sure you
okay.
have. I'm sure
Okay.
you've been scaring the shit out of birds and rodents all over the fucking place.
And it's nighttime, right?
And it's nighttime, yeah. Okay, so can we say you're going to continue to follow this river until when? Like, what's the point where you're going to be like, okay, maybe I should go a different direction? Or is there one?
I'll be honest with you, with the half a tank of gas, no, I'm gonna have to put all my eggs in one basket on that point. I'm gonna have to keep going till I reach something, because if I double back now, I mean, it's the same. I have no idea where I'm going. I have no reference of any human life that's out there.
So after an hour, first I want to see something bad happens. Go ahead and roll a d20, because I want to see if you've run into a thing.
Okay. A 12.
There, you're good. So after an hour, the river becomes a stream, which eventually becomes like it just ends. It just kind of ends.
Okay.
It becomes a river, becomes a creek, becomes a stream.
Oh, it just gets smaller and smaller.
And so there's kind of no river to follow anymore. And directly north of you is a huge expanse of ice. And,
oh my God.
Yeah, and directly south of you is, because it's still nighttime, just more quagmire as far as you can see.
Expanse of ice, as in like a glacier?
It just, on the map here, it looks all white, man. And I'm looking at the satellite. I'm looking at the satellite, and it's all snowy white. So it looks like quagmire, but covered in ice.
Okay.
So we have quagmire to the north, quagmire to the south.
What about to the east?
You have used, we'll say you had 6 bars. Now you have 5 bars left of your guess.
Oh, okay. I have 5 bars left.
East is more quagmire, and you traveled from the west to get here.
More quagmire with ice, or is it more of the ice stuff from
the
north?
The ice stuff is only north.
I guess I'll go east.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Still nothing. No signs of like. Oh my God! Am I in Antarctica or somewhere? Like,
you haven't figured it out yet. Okay. So you head due east, right?
Uh-huh.
Am
I in Alaska? I have a feeling of something like that.
Okay. So you travel for a mile across really rugged terrain. Give me a perception or investigation check as you're moving to not get fucking stuck again.
Okay, I'm going to do investigation check because I have a +1 in that.
Sure.
A 10.
That's fine. You manage not to get stuck, but your car is getting pretty damaged.
Damn it.
After a mile of traveling, you find yourself in coming up upon a really big body of water. It looks like a murky, muggy body of water.
Okay.
And now the shoreline runs from north to south.
So I just made like a big U, like kind of a.
I'm gonna have to show after we're done here. I'm gonna show you.
I'm gonna still have to follow. I have to follow somewhere, otherwise I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, I have no idea if there's anything there for me to even go to. Like,
okay,
you know?
So we'll say it's probably been like almost 2 hours at this point.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So what next? Where are you going? North or south?
South.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you continue south, and the river cuts south, and then it starts to slightly move southwest, but it's still mostly south.
Okay.
We'll say you travel 2 miles to the south.
Okay.
And
please God, tell me there's something.
This body of water is kind of like a lake at this point, and you've now reached the western point of this lake, and it's starting to curve around to the south east. Do you continue to follow it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I got one question. Is this lake frozen?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I still follow it.
It's only 45 degrees, so I'm going to say no.
Okay.
And it's nighttime, so.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and okay, so as you're driving, suddenly something incredibly large is moving near your vehicle.
God,
in the
what
brush.
is this? It's the Kraken.
What do?
It's moving.
You can't see it because it's too dark, but you hear it, and
the spotlight on my cop car doesn't work on the side.
It's not in front. Oh, on the side.
Yeah, you know how they have those ones that they can like move around.
Sure, it works. And you've now spooked a giant male moose.
Oh, those are gigantic.
Yeah, they're huge.
Okay, spooked it enough to make it go away.
It's stopped and it's looking at you, and it's doing like that hoof thing where it's like.
Like it's like
lowering its antlers.
Okay, I am
snorting at you.
Okay, I am first going to put the sirens on. I'm going to do like a boop boop. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to scare it.
Okay, all right. You're doing an Give me an intimidation check.
Okay, let's see.
Whoop whoop.
Ooh, my intimidation check is +2.
Nice. What'd you roll?
So I rolled a 7, so 19.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It freaks out.
Oh, yes. Okay. I was like, I don't want to kill this thing. I really don't.
You did bring us. Good luck killing that thing. A shotgun's not going to take it down.
I was like, but still.
Okay, you did well. So you travel for another 2 miles or so. You're down to four bars.
Fuck. Okay.
Because this terrain's rough.
And still nothing?
And now the lake is running. I mean, you've reached kind of a more frozen part of the lake, and now it's running from east to west, and there's more quagmire to the south.
Today's show is sponsored by Hammer Bail Bonds. Did you just get arrested? Need a get-out-of-jail-free card? Call Hammer Bail Bonds. They'll make sure you end up anywhere else but jail. Next time you need to stay out of the slammer, call Hammer Bail Bonds. We are also sponsored by Patreon. Looking to become more than just a patron? Become a Patreon member at patreon.com/dude-could-you-imagine and show your support. And finally, Apple Podcast. Take a bite into the apple and leave us a review on Apple Podcast. Now, let's get back to some more Dude, Could You Imagine? Now it's running east to west.
Yeah. So it's a lake. So you've gone around. Now you're on the south end of the lake.
Okay. And
as a matter of fact, the moonlight is shining enough where you realize, like, if you just keep following it, you're just going to go around the lake.
A circle.
Yeah.
And that would have been going east, right? If I kept it continuing to go east, it would go around it. And then I would go the other.
You're at the southern point of this lake. Okay. So where are you going?
I want to go away from it now.
You're going to move just south into the land?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do have a question. I don't know if you can answer this or not. So I just thought about something. Can I blare the sirens and stuff? Is it? I guess I can't ask you this, or can I? Will that attract? Can somebody hear that?
I mean, number one, I can't tell you. But
oh, okay. I was thinking like
you can
if that sound.
You have flares.
If
too.
that sound. Oh, I did not think about that.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm gonna save them just in case if I get somewhere near where I think someone could see me. That's why I'm thinking, how loud is my siren out there? Like, would the sound travel far enough to someone that might hear it?
I'm going to say it's at this point that you decide to look outside and look up at the sky.
Okay.
And when you look up at the sky, we'll say is the clouds have just really parted. And when you look up at the sky and you see more stars in this sky than you've ever seen in your fucking life.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know what that means.
Like I'm at one of the poles. I'm either at the...
No, that's not what that means.
No,
but
I don't know what that means.
Then never mind. You don't know what that means. That is what
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
I'm assuming, that means that there's not a lot of light pollution in the area if I could see all the stars.
So you keep moving south, man. What are you looking for? What are you
I'm looking for something that's a structure, a building.
You know what? Give me a because at this point it's been 3 hours. We'll say you go 5 more miles south.
Okay.
And it's rough on the car, so you're moving real slow.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting close to, let's say you got arrested at like midnight.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 4 a.m. now.
Okay.
And you have a headache from your hangover.
Yeah, okay.
Give me an endurance check to not fall asleep.
Okay, endurance check.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what that one is.
Oh, is that not a fuck? I forgot. If that's a 4th edition thing.
Oh, okay.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting my additions crossed up in my head again.
I think my Constitution says, is that +7 or +1?
Is that a saving throw?
Is it on?
Let me see your sheet. This is why paper's better than.
I know, but that paper would have got messed up.
You got a +3.
Oh, +3.
Yeah.
Oh, I see where. Okay. 10.
You fall unconscious.
Oh, damn it.
So,
in the car?
Yeah, in the car.
Okay.
That's fine. Like you'll probably be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I've lost track of where the fuck you were.
Would they not have like
Okay,
emergency water bottles in there that I would have been drinking?
Yeah, you're still gonna fall unconscious because you've been drinking.
I've been up and
in the goddamn morning, and you're probably the stress for the last 3 hours has been real. So you're gonna wake up. We'll say you wake up at 9 a.m, and so you have a better view, and it's pretty much exactly what I described. Just gray, nasty quagmire in all fucking directions. You see water, like in the direction you're going. You see more water down that way. Like a big fucking like you can't tell what it is, whether it's a lake or a river, but it's a big body of water.
Okay. I mean,
and you're hungry.
there's no food bars. There's no like any kind of food or anything in this car.
Well,
is
we'll
there?
say
I
there's
don't
water, but there's no food.
Okay. I still have to head somewhere. I'm still going to head towards more land, like to just keep going further than I am, because I can't just stop where I'm at.
Yeah.
How many flares do I have?
We'll say you have 3.
Okay. At this point, I am going to fire 1 flare up into the air.
Okay. You do.
And I am also now going to run with the sirens on.
Okay. You do.
And I'm going to just keep going, driving like that, because I need someone to notice me.
Okay. So, I mean, within 30 minutes, you get to the shoreline of what looks to be a mostly a half-frozen lake.
Okay. I'm on Mars. No,
you're super not. So this lake in front of you, obviously it runs east to west because, you're moving south, right?
Yeah.
So do you go east or do you go west?
I'm going to go east.
So you go east. Okay. So it goes east and then it begins to cut southeast. And I'm not going to make you roll for any more wild animal bullshit.
I feel like, because I should be scaring everything off with my sirens.
Absolutely you are. Right. Okay. So you reach a stretch. You start moving even more south. Now the shoreline is on your western side, and you're moving south. And then you see up ahead is just a shit ton of mud, dude. And you're looking at it, and you're just like, I don't know if I can get through there safely or not. Like I might be able to cut through, but it's going to be a gamble. I'm
not going to get it stuck. The car stuck. That would be dead if
you're down to 3 bars.
Where else can I go now? So I would have to
go around this muddy area. You're gonna have to cut directly east. You don't know how far from where you are, but you're gonna have to cut directly east and then south once it ends.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
So you cut east, and after we'll say 15 minutes of travel, it finally clears up, and you think you're able to go south again.
Okay, and I'm just continuing south.
You continue south. You're down to 2 bars and you hit another glacier lake. This one seems to stretch really far to the east specifically.
Okay. There's no but I wouldn't know whether I go east or west if I'm going to like get around this, right? That's how far how large it is that I don't.
This is a huge lake. This is a gigantic fucking lake.
I mean, I guess I'm following it.
East
further
east.
Let's go east.
Okay, so
I'm gonna die.
Your car will run out of gas. You'll make it pretty far, but it's gonna run out of gas. Oh fuck, dude! There's so much goddamn water. East was the wrong way to go.
Oh man,
East what the hell? You are now in It's a swamp, dude. This is a fucking swamp. You ran out of gas and stuck in a swamp. There's a lake to your left. I don't know what to tell you. There's a lake on your western side. You make it to the southern tip of this lake, and everything goes wrong at the same time. Like you run out of gas, you get stuck in the mud. And from this southern point, there is nothing but swamp to your east. There is nothing but swamp to your west, and there is nothing but swamp to your south. And there's nothing but swamp to your north. You're just in the middle of a swamp. So I'm just in the middle of a swamp now? You're in the middle of a fucking swamp. A cold swamp. And you're starving at this point. Well, not starving. Yeah. I mean, it's the afternoon, though. You're hungover and hungry.
So, I mean, at this point, I got to get out of the car now. So I'm going to check that hopefully there's like rain gear type stuff, like where it has boots, maybe? Do you think they would have that in there?
Yeah, there's hazmat stuff, so yes.
Okay, so I'll put on the hazmat boots.
Yeah, you can get yourself pretty well insulated from the water.
Yeah, so that's what I want to do. Okay, I'm going to stay warm. You do that. I'm also going to take any emergency waters with me.
Yeah, sure.
I'm taking the flare gun and flares.
We'll say there's a backpack, and you're able to get most of that.
And I'm taking any guns or whatever that
Okay, you got your ammo, and you got your shotgun and your 9mm or whatever, and your Glock.
So. Now that the car has run out of gas, does that mean that it wouldn't still run? The siren can still run, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm going to leave the siren on, and I'm going to leave the light, until the battery goes dead.
Okay, for sure.
And I guess I have 2 more flares.
Yes.
I'm going to fire 1 more flare.
Okay.
So that way, hopefully, maybe someone will see me in this area. Is there an anywhere area that's nearby that someone might see that? Now that I've fired it, I won't ask you and then be like, oh, well, then no, I don't fire it. I fired it, and I'm asking, is there anyone in there?
Well, you don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you out of character?
No.
Okay.
I gotta move.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm going. I mean, you said all around me, north, east, south, and west. It's swamp, right?
Yes.
Is there any direction that looks like it's gonna be? I have an out.
Unfortunately, no, dude. From where you are, like obviously I can see like your best route, but from where you are, you wouldn't be able. You just wouldn't know. It just looks from your perspective, it's fucking swamp everywhere.
Okay,
And when I say swamp too, I mean it's 50% water, 50% land, all intermingled.
Well, I guess I kept going east. This time, let's continue.
It's like your Frodo in that scene.
yeah,
with the bog and the bodies.
People and the bodies in there.
That's exactly where you are right now.
Yeah.
Come on, hobbitses.
Okay.
So what do you choose?
Let's start going south then.
Okay.
I mean, I'm hoping I gotta find somebody, right?
All right. So give me. I want to see. Give me an athletics check to see how good of a stride you're keeping up. And I'm gonna have you start making exhaustion rolls pretty soon here because you haven't eaten.
I get a +1 in athletics, so a 10.
Okay, you're doing okay, but it's a struggle, man.
Yeah,
it's a struggle. You're moving south, and there's just a lot of water. So your movement speed in D&D would be 30 feet, and this you're moving at half speed. You're moving at 15 feet for every 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So that's 150 feet a minute. That's you got a calculator? I want to see how many feet that is an hour. So 150 times 60,
9,000.
9,000 feet. So you're moving 1.5 miles an hour.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So let me see. We'll say.
Why do I feel like that's more than I would now walking on
No,
the street?
You
I
walk
know. I'm
much,
just kidding.
much faster than that. So 1.5 miles. Let me get you 1.5 miles south of where you were. So that'd be like 1.5. Okay, you're 1.5 miles south.
And it's still more swamp.
Hungry, and it's still more
oh
swamp.
my god!
Yeah.
I'm dying out. I'm dead. I'm just dead.
You're gonna need to eat, dude. Like,
okay, is there any animals around that I could shoot and eat?
I mean, you see birds and stuff here and there. I don't know how good of a shot you are, but I mean, we can try and figure it out.
Birds? That's it? Like that's.
I mean, yeah. You see stuff every once in a while. Like you would. Have you ever gone out into nature before, Tom? Yeah.
No, only in virtual reality.
Really?
No, just joking.
So as often as you would see animals, except for more often because you're in a really.
But I mean, are they
area.
on the ground? Like I would think hitting a bird flying, especially
I mean they're like perched on shit.
Oh, okay.
And
everyone. This moose is gone now.
Yeah, that moose is gone. That moose is long gone.
I mean, but then I would have to somehow cook it. And I don't know if this survival pack from the trunk of the police car had like a
flare.
A flint. I don't know about that. Well, I'm okay. Can I still truck through without eating right now? Like
you can, but I'm gonna start making exhaustion rolls pretty soon. Here.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna still continue on because
so you keep going south.
Yeah.
So we'll say I'll give you 1 more hour, which is another 1.5 miles. And
I so badly want to look at your screen right now.
Do you know, like the water is starting to pool into like big ponds that seem to be flowing to the south to southeast. But now I need you to make an exhaustion check, and I have to pull up the D&D exhaustion rolls. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution.
Oh, okay.
Saving throw, I believe it is.
16 and
it's probably going to be a success.
+3, so 19.
Yeah, you're good for now.
Because
you're powering
I have my
through.
willpower. I can do this.
So, do you continue to follow this water?
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming at some point, like usually people are like, if something's gonna be off somewhere, I would just imagine
water. Yeah, Okay, so you will make it. It's starting to. It's not quite a river, but it's starting. Like you're able to see like where each pool is kind of connecting to the next pool.
Okay.
And like there's a very slight flow to it all, but it's not like a full on flow.
Okay.
It's now getting into late afternoon. You're very hungry. You have a headache. You're probably not dehydrated because there's water.
Mm-hmm.
But you're gonna make it to nightfall. And by nightfall, you're gonna make it. Now these pools are getting like really, really elongated, and the flow is getting a little stronger. But it's still not a river or anything.
I still don't have no signal with my phone.
No signal, dude. Nothing. Give me an exhaustion roll, and now it's nighttime, and you don't have any food.
5.
Okay.
What is it? Plus, is that a Constitution?
Yeah,
so
Constitution.
That's 8.
So you now have a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
So you now have disadvantage on ability checks moving forward until you sleep and eat.
Okay, let's look for some birds.
You don't sound like you're having fun, Tom.
I know. Let's look for some birds or something.
It's
nighttime.
No.
Is there any? Oh, it's nighttime.
There's no birds anymore, man.
Well, they'd be sleeping in their trees too, right?
Okay, sure.
I mean,
give me a survival check. You do not find any. Yeah, that's too low. You don't find anything.
Okay. There's no vegetation, plants that look like that I could eat.
Give me a nature check.
Oh God, what is it? 3?
You have no idea if you can eat any of this shit.
What's going on with these rolls? Let me just eat the mud. No, just like. Are there any fish or anything in the water, like in those pools of water?
I mean, I'm sure there is.
Okay.
Give me a perception or investigation check. It's nighttime though. You waited too long, Tom.
6.
Yeah, 6. That's not enough.
God
All the
dang
fish
it.
are asleep.
The dice know. Well, I guess I'm sleeping.
Okay.
Because
You'll sleep on an empty stomach. Mm-hmm. You're gonna wake up like with cramps in your stomach the next morning.
Mm-hmm. I can imagine.
You got a long rest, but you are still a level of exhaustion because of your hunger.
Okay.
What do you do?
Okay, now that I'm up, and it's daytime. Mm-hmm. Now can I check for like these fish and the birds and everything?
Sure, yeah. Give me another nature check or survival check. I'll accept either. It'll have a lower DC now.
Oh, it rolled over to you. Hold on. It rolled
over.
Yeah,
oh, it did.
Yeah.
There you go, sir. Okay.
Okay, fucking finally.
You find both birds and fish in your vicinity.
Okay.
I take it you try and shoot them?
Yes.
Okay, give me a ranged weapons are based off your dexterity, man. But how good are you with do you have any training in guns in real life?
So I have shot, and I don't know if I could call it training, but I have shot guns before, not a lot, but I have. I've shot shotguns and I've shot handguns.
Oh, but I hear like it's not good to eat, like stuff you're trying to eat because of the shit that gets stuck up in the meat. So what do you do?
I'm still gonna have to try something. I'm gonna have to. Yeah. So
you have the 9mm, but like, do you try the shotgun? Because like, okay.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I will try the 9mm first, and I have shot one of those before.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay. 19.
Oh
so
shit!
18 is a negative.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, you get one. You get. I don't know what birds live in this area. We'll say.
Well, it could have been a fish too, right?
Well, sure, but which would you prefer?
Fish.
Okay, you shoot and you get a large trout.
Oh, good.
A large trout.
Yes.
I'm guessing trout live here. I guess we'll find out later.
I don't care. I could eat raw fish.
Okay, you're gonna become Gollum out here.
I'm gonna become
literally
Gollum.
Eat raw fish. Okay,
yes,
give me an endurance check. The DC won't be high, but I want to see if you get sick.
Endurance check?
God, that doesn't exist. Give me Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I got +3 on that. 15.
Okay, you're fine.
Yes.
It doesn't taste great, but you're hungry enough where it doesn't fucking matter, dude. It's been 2 days.
Yeah.
So you eat it. Your exhaustion level's gone.
I'm probably like, this is the best sushi of my life.
All right, so you're gonna continue on this path, basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I don't see anything. I don't see any reason that you're not going to get to the part where now it's become obviously more of a stream.
Okay.
And but it's going on for miles and miles to the south.
Jeez. Nothing's changed. The environment is still the same.
You're out in the wild, man. You're out in the fucking wild.
I'm still gonna walk. I have to. Right, I mean, there's no other.
Cool. So now we're gonna move to more a fast travel style.
Uh-huh.
Can you give me the D6?
The D6.
It's the square one.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Give me say evens or odds.
Odds.
Okay, so you get through the first day of travel, and on the way, maybe about halfway through your day, you slip and I need you to make
Why
a
is that?
dexterity saving throw.
Why do I slip?
Because you picked odds, but evens happen.
Okay.
You slip and you might sprain your ankle. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
God damn it!
You sprain your ankle.
And you know what the shitty part is? In real life, I have bad ankles. Yeah, so I sprained my left ankle like 7 times.
Okay, your left ankle gets sprained. Luckily, you do have the kit, so you're gonna be able to keep going. But now you're gonna have to be careful. Yeah. You're in pain.
Okay. Yes, it does. Sprains hurt.
Yeah, and you've been slowed a little bit. We'll say now you're doing about a mile an hour.
Okay.
Which you're probably you're gonna need to eat here and there. You have the tools to do that. I'm gonna say you're gonna be getting like 6 or 7 miles in a day. Pick evens or odds.
Odds.
God damn it, dude.
Am I just not lucky?
You're not lucky, man. I'm trying now. I got to decide what bad things are gonna happen to you now. Okay, I know what happens. You're traveling on your second day. You're pushing through the ankle pain, and it just starts pouring rain, like you're drenching rain. Do you try and march through it, or do you try and find shelter? I'm putting you through the ringer right now, but it's not my fault. It's the dice.
Honestly, I'd probably march through it because I need to go.
Give me a Constitution saving throw then.
God damn it! Hold on.
You got what did you get?
Oh, it's a +3 though. So
okay.
So
all right.
So 11.
You're gonna get a slight cold by the next morning, but you're gonna be mostly fine.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have the sniffles and a slight cough.
Yeah, the pain of my ankle will distract me from that.
But at the end of this second day, the stream you're following joins with a much bigger river that runs from east to west.
Okay, I'm gonna still go east.
Okay, so it goes east, and it goes east and then it starts to go northeast a little bit.
Welcome to Watch Tom Slowly Die.
So, okay, here we go. We're gonna see if you make it. So let me count how many days I think this is gonna take you.
Oh my god! I landed literally in the middle of nowhere. Like even more in the middle of nowhere than where you had landed.
Oh yeah, no, you did. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So.
You got to go to a 5-star resort, Chikara, on your teleportation. I got to go through.
So I'm going to tell you this. Okay. If you follow this river religiously, in 13 days, you will find civilization.
Oh my God. Would there have been any other way that I would find civilization quicker?
Honestly, no.
Okay, so that's
you sticking to south and east is what saved your fucking life. Yeah. Any other direction besides east, mostly the east part. The south was good, but then you going east, any other direction you'd either be dead or you'd just be living out here for the rest of your life. But let's see if you make it. 13 days.
Yes, 13 days.
So that means 13 rolls.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, so, I need a pen and paper. Okay. We're gonna keep dragging these. I want to see if Tom dies on our podcast. Okay. So we're gonna have fails and we're gonna have successes. See 13, right? So like what is, let's see, that'd be 10. Can you succeed 8 times before you fail 5? No, 5 times is too many failures. You fail 5 times, you're dead.
Okay.
Can you succeed 4 times, 9 times before you fail 4 times? That's what we'll do.
Okay.
Fails and successes.
All right.
Actually, no, because some days you won't even have to. Well, I guess that would be a success. Okay. Evens or odds?
Oh, I don't roll?
No, I'm rolling.
Oh, okay.
Part. Evens or odds?
Evens.
It's odds.
Oh, of course.
Did you see this? It's a 5.
Of course, yeah.
So something bad happens.
I'm going to die.
No, not necessarily. So I got to come up with what it is. I know what it is. Okay. You following this river of water, you run into a mama grizzly and her babies feeding, and she sees you.
Okay.
What do you do?
Well, I'm going to use my gun, and I'm going to fire out off into the air first to see if she'll scare off.
Give me an intimidation check with advantage.
Okay. So my intimidation is...
You said +2 earlier, I believe.
Yes, +2. Okay.
She rushes you? Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Okay, so 6 is the best.
She rushes you. She rushes you.
Okay. I'm shooting it.
You're not gonna be able to take down a fucking grizzly. Like
In the head? If you shot it in the head?
okay, so
I mean,
you
I
might
don't
die
know,
here.
maybe.
Okay, let's do this.
Maybe. Yeah, let's do this.
Let's
Will.
fucking do
Let's
this.
do this. I'm tired.
I will
fucked up.
give you 6 shots before this fucking mama grizzly takes off your fucking head.
What am I rolling?
You're rolling a basic attack with a fucking gun, which is dexterity based. So you're not proficient in firearms, so this is just a straight negative whatever.
Negative
right?
one.
Negative 1.
Okay.
I'm setting the AC of a running grizzly at you to a number that I'm not gonna show you.
Okay.
But
I'm sure it's high. Don't
it's
worry.
based off my D&D knowledge.
Don't sound so giddy, Will. Come on.
All right, 6 shots.
All right.
What do you got? You crit failed. You automatically lose one of your shots.
I'm dead.
So now you have 4 shots left.
Okay.
You crit
my God.
fucking failed because you decided to fight a grizzly bear. What'd you roll?
2.
-1's 11. That's a fail.
6.
That's a fail. You have 2 more shots. No,
12.
12. That's a fail. One last shot.
Oh my God! It's a 1 again.
You crit
Are
fail,
you,
and
dude,
this
these
grizzly
dice
bear
suck. I can't.
rips out your throat.
I'm dead.
So what happens is
At least the bear's my favorite animal. I got killed by my favorite
this
animal.
mama grizzly just fucking took you down.
Use
dude.
me to feed your cubs.
She did.
I know.
She super did. And you died 11 days from
Oh my God.
this Toussaint-Jacques, Quebec.
I was in Canada?
You were in super northern Quebec
Oh
in the middle
my God.
of fucking swamp nowhere.
Damn Canada. No, just playing.
You were in French Canada too.
Yeah.
So everything would have been in French, which would have probably confused you more.
Actually, I do. I actually know a little French, so I probably may have gotten a little bit, but not as.
Toussaint-Jacques, I'm sure that's not how it's pronounced. Airport. You were 12 days away.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude, here, come over to the side real quick.
Why does this remind me of Oregon Trail, where it's like you died of dysentery?
Seriously, I want you to come over here because what I'm going to do is this is where you were right here. Look at number 1. Look at that shit.
Oh my God.
I'm going to start zooming out. Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Oh, well, there's no way anyone could have survived that. There's no way. I was in the middle. That's nowhere. What are you talking about?
Well, let me show you how far you made it, though, because you started there. You made it all the way down to here.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, dude. But because you decided to fight a grizzly bear, you died.
Oh, my God. I mean, what else am I going to do? She was
I
running.
thought you were going to run away, you know, because
How am I going to run with a sprained ankle
But if you had tried, she might have left you alone because remember, she's just protecting her cubs.
Do you know how fast grizzly bears run?
She
if
was
they're
far enough.
charging you?
She was far enough away for you to get 6 shots off.
Okay, retcon. I run away.
No,
I just played. No, I died.
Tom died.
I died.
But dude, could you imagine?
Yeah. Fuck this podcast. No, just play it. Yes, that was actually pretty funny. I died. Till next time we play this game, maybe Will die. I'm gonna be harsh like Will
I
was
was
with
not
me.
harsh. I gave you so many.
I'm gonna make.
You rolled 2 crit
I know,
fails
I
at
know.
the end there. You rolled so many 3s and 2s.
Will messed with my dice, and he no, just like. But seriously, dude, could you imagine?
Thank you everyone for tuning in. Once again, I'm Fritz Frivolous, and this has been Dude, Could You Imagine? If you would like to support our show, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/dudecouldyoumagine or leave us an Apple Podcast review. Don't forget, we would love to hear from you, and you can subscribe to us on Instagram at dude_couldyoumagine, on Twitter at DCYimagine, and on our YouTube channel where you can leave a like and a comment. You can also let us know what you are imagining by emailing us at dudecouldyoumagine@gmail.com. Until next time, folks, this is Fritz Frivolous reminding you to keep on imagining.
You're not gonna be able to take down a fucking grizzly. Like
In the head? If you shot it in the head?
okay, so
I mean,
you
I
might
don't
die
know,
here.
maybe.
Okay, let's do this.
Maybe. Yeah, let's do this.
Let's
Will.
fucking
Let's
do this.
do this. I'm tired.
I will
fucked up.
give you 6 shots before this fucking mama
Okay.
grizzly takes off your
Okay.
fucking head.